All right. So let's see if I can get my mic up here. Um, just wanted to go through my current setup with KDE Plasma, show you that there's other operating systems out there besides Windows, right? Besides Mac. This is KDE Plasma. So let's bring up. So we'll do a fast fetch. I'll show you my machine right here. Running KDE Neon. Here's my kernel. KDE Plasma 652, KWin compositor, Catppuccin themes, teal jack, dark, font, rubato, and blah, blah, blah. So what can I talk to you about KDE Plasma? So right now it has an automatic wallpaper switcher. I'm running in about 10 seconds. I have my panel up here I have my music player right here in the panel, so I could turn that on and turn that off right from the panel. If I unmute it. So that's pretty neat. Lisa as my music player. Dolphin as my file manager, best file manager there is. These are some of my icons. Found them online. I just replaced some of my, file manager, browser, email client, music player. Instead of Spotify, I've just been running online radio stations. So I've been using this Eliza. Shortwave radio is another good one. But yeah, I've just been running different radio stations, letting it run like that, especially when I'm working. I found I like it just fine. But here's, if you want to watch some movies or videos or music, Telegram, social media, Steam, system settings. So let's see, system settings is kind of huge in Plasma. It's known for being really robust as a desktop manager. Look at, all these settings, you can change all kinds of stuff. And then, within within here, there's even more. So like if I do desktop, effects, for example, there's all of these desktop effects in here too. So, that you can run, like for example, I'm running translucency on inactive windows, but I also have a translucency on, if I move the window, it goes translucent as well. So whatever window is active, it's opaque. So if I switch to this, it becomes opaque. Oh, and it's got slide back too. So these windows will slide back behind the other ones. It's supposed to slide back sometimes. What else? Wobbly windows, you saw, right? That was one. Desktop cube is a popular one. So like you can put, your desktop cube. It's kind of a cool little effect for switching windows and stuff like that. We have present windows. I have mapped to meta tab, so you can present every window you have open on the current desktop. I also have meta W, which is like a overview. So it gives you your virtual desktops and all your windows that are open, meta W, but there's also a grid. Meta G will put your virtual desktops in a grid. Alt tab will give you, you can tab through your open windows or whatever you have. You have a start up here, some favorites in here. This can get you to all your like games or whatever, your different applications, stuff like that. And I also have one down here too, an application menu. It's a little bit different down here. I have it. It's translucent also, so your pop outs can be translucent if you want them. What else? System monitor. I finally got OBS figured out a little bit, so it's running about half a CPU. My machine's older, it's 2015, but it shouldn't be locking up or stuttering too much anymore. But you can change, like I changed all these colors in here. I change all of those. I changed the font, like on your calendar. You can change the colors in here. I changed the translucency of the calendars and stuff like that. I showed you slide back. I showed you media player. What else? Oh, there's a cool, so I also use Kitty as another terminal, which is kind of neat. Not Kate, Kitty. So it's another terminal. So if I close this one, close that. And for example, what I like about Kitty is you can, it has a built-in image viewer, also has a built-in themer. So they run these things, they're called kittens. So if I run kitten themes, for example, brings up all these different themes for your terminal. And like there's a ton of them in here. I don't know, probably hundreds for all I know. I'm running, I think I'm running Catppuccin. I think Frappe, this one, or Macchiato or Mocha. One of these I think I'm running. But what's cool also is, so if you know where, let's bring up, so I have my wallpapers here, Catppuccin. So if I bring up these wallpapers, for example, and I wanted to, actually can just go up and it gives you to your last command. So like, for example, if I want to look at that picture, you just put in the path. So in the command line, this tilde right here is your home folder. So you can type it like that, or you can type it, you can type out the whole thing, /home/cactus, or you can just do the tilde, /home/cactus is the tilde also. It's a little shortcut. But if you know the full path of your picture that you want to see, you could just type it, and you can view that right here in the command, in the terminal. If you want to see all the pictures in that folder, you can just type the folder itself, and then it'll run all the pictures in that folder, which is pretty neat. So Kitty is a terminal emulator that I've been messing with. I've been using a little bit more now that I'm starting to do more in the command line, which is kind of neat. But we can go through a couple commands just for if anybody's new to Linux and you're new to the command line. Clear will clear the terminal, so that's clear terminal. ls will list whatever folders and files you have in that directory. So for example, now if I were to change directories to pictures, and also it's case sensitive. So notice pictures is not capitalized. It'll give me an error here if I hit enter. No such file or directory. But if I type pictures with a capital P, pictures, then it'll change into that directory, and you'll see at the top it changes home directory, pictures, right? So then you can change, and then you could list what's in that folder, and it'll give you a list. Everything in pink is a file. Everything in blue, or that purple, light blue, purple, is a folder. So now if I wanted to change directories into the Catppuccin directory, oh, and the kitten and the command to see pictures is icat. So you could kitten icat and then the directory, right? So that'll just bring up all the pictures in that directory again. You can also, launch applications right from the terminal. You can, obviously copy, remove, paste, make directories. You can do all your updates, sudo apt update, all that kind of stuff right from the terminal. You can, there's whole tutorials on how to use the terminal. But if you want to check out Kitty, it's pretty neat. So, but you could reboot. It's just faster when you start using the terminal. So I started using it a little bit more. If anybody wants any of these wallpapers, just let me know, and I could post a link of these Catppuccin wallpapers for you to download. But that's about it. Just wanted to show you my machine, which is a very muted kind of pastel-y tones with just easy on the eyes when you're programming a lot and using your computer a lot. Just real easy to look at. It's really enjoyable to use your computer when you have an operating system like Catppuccin Plasma, which I've been telling people about for years now. I've been using Linux for 25 years, and I wouldn't go back to Mac or Windows. Not when you have something like this. So if you're interested and you want to move, or you're thinking about moving to Linux, don't hesitate. Reach out to me. I'm glad to help. I've gotten so many people started on Linux, and they never look back. So that's about it. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I don't know if I went through these. So file manager, browser, mail. That's my media player, another media player. This is like a music player. And then social media, games, system settings, my package manager, system monitor, text editor, notepad, and my console terminal. So that's about it. Linux is not really hard. It's it doesn't lock you down like Mac or Windows. You can just pretty much run whatever you want, configure it any way you want, any colors, any themes, any cursors. I use these cursors. If I shake the cursor, it'll get bigger. So if you're trying to locate your cursor on your desktop, that's a handy thing to have. But there's all kinds of stuff. Like I've been looking at some rices, like this cat here. Let's see. He's got, he uses Hyperland as his compositor. So I could bring that up, and you can see his system here, Hyperland, with all his tools that he writes out. Some of his config scripts and files, and I really like his bar. He uses Waybar at the top there. Has some really cool things. So I might start messing with Hyperland a little bit. And I have I think I have 4 different Linux versions on this computer, and then I have another 2 laptops. So I'm running like 6 different distros of Linux. So I might I might mess with this one that this guy has been I've been digging kind of his configuration. So there's all kinds of stuff you can do. There's a million people out there, and they show you. They're very helpful. The community is great. So don't be afraid. System 76 has some great Linux laptops. I would stick with either Lenovo or Dell or System 76 and just install Linux. And me personally, the desktop that I like right now is KDE Plasma. So whatever distro that has Plasma, I'm going to be checking that out. I'm going to try Catchy OS next. It's another Arch-based distro. But yeah, hit me up if you're interested in Linux. Like I said, don't hesitate. It's awesome, and just got to dive in, you know. All right, well, that's it for now. Catch you later.